Welcome to a world where words possess magic, where stories enchant and heal. In a tranquil village embraced by nature, meet Elara, a girl gifted with the extraordinary power of words. Discover the enduring magic of words as they heal, unite, and inspire. Elara's love for words began at a young age. Her mother, a wise and gentle woman, had taught her the art of storytelling and the beauty of poetry. Under her mother's guidance, Elara's words had grown into a powerful force of enchantment. Her tales of love, courage, and hope were shared by villagers around campfires, and her poems graced the walls of many homes. One sunny morning, a wandering minstrel named Alaric arrived in the village. He had heard tales of Elara's extraordinary gift and was determined to witness it for himself. Alaric was a musician, and he believed that the combination of his melodies and Elara's words could create something truly magical. Elara, a young woman with flowing chestnut hair and eyes as deep as the forest, was sitting by a babbling brook, reading her favorite book of poetry. She looked up as Alaric approached, his lute slung over his shoulder and a hopeful smile on his face. "Good day," Alaric greeted her. "I've heard stories of your extraordinary talent with words. Would you do me the honor of sharing your gift with me?" Elara nodded, her eyes sparkling with kindness. She closed her book and stood up. She began to recite a poem about the beauty of nature, the changing seasons, and the mysteries of the forest. As she spoke, the words seemed to take on a life of their own, dancing in the air around them, forming vivid images in Alaric's mind. Alaric's heart swelled as he listened. He felt as though he were floating on a sea of emotions, carried away by the sheer power and beauty of Elara's words. When she finished, tears glistened in his eyes. "That was extraordinary," Alaric whispered, his voice filled with awe. "Your words are like enchantments, weaving the spell of wonder and joy." Elara smiled, a warm and gentle smile that seemed to brighten the entire forest. Words have the power to heal, to inspire, and to bring people together, but they can also wound and divide if not used with care. Alaric was intrigued by Elara's wisdom. He decided to stay in the village for a while, and he and Elara spent many hours discussing the magic of words. They shared stories, songs, and poems, each one more enchanting than the last. Their collaboration was a harmonious blend of Elara's eloquence and Alaric's melodies. One day, a storm of conflict and misunderstanding swept through the village. Neighbor turned against neighbor, and friendships that had once been unbreakable were strained to the breaking point. The once harmonious village seemed on the brink of collapse. Elara and Alaric knew they had to do something to heal the wounds that had been inflicted. They decided to use their combined talents to bring about a transformation. Together, they organized a gathering in the village square. Elara stood before the villagers, her voice filled with warmth and compassion. She began to recite a powerful poem about unity, forgiveness, and the importance of listening to one another. As her words filled the air, the tension in the village began to dissipate. Hearts softened, and tears of remorse and understanding flowed. Alaric played a haunting melody on his lute, a melody that complemented Elara's words with music that seemed to flow from the depths of his soul. The villagers, moved by the enchanting performance, embraced one another, and the rift that had torn the community apart began to mend. From that day forward, the villagers remembered the lesson of enchanted echoes, the power of words. They realized that words could be used to build bridges instead of walls, to mend relationships rather than break them. Elara and Alaric's gift had not only touched their hearts, but had also transformed their village into a place of harmony and understanding. As the years passed, Elara and Alaric continued to use their talents to bring about positive change in the village. They shared stories and songs that celebrated the diversity of their community and the beauty of the natural world around them. Their words and music became a source of inspiration for generations to come. And so, in the heart of forest, the enchanting echo of Elara's words and Alaric's music continued to remind all who heard them of the enduring power of words to shape the world and bring about positive change. The village thrived not only as a place of natural beauty, but also as a testament to the power of words to heal, unite, and inspire.
Thank you for joining me today on this enchanting tale. I hope it left a lasting impression on your heart and inspired you to face your challenges with resilience and grace. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss out on more empowering content. Until next time, stay beautiful and keep soaring.